feeling better, and this is Grim Fandango episode 4, Rubicava, after the 1 year later mark. I just saw a shadowy figure go down by the dock, so I'm gonna have to go down there and check it out, but I'm sure there'll be a couple things on the way that I have to do first. Like grab this note.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubicava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Is there actually more to it? I don't think I've ever read all of it.
Calavera, it is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
Where the heck is the bird? Let me read it one more time. While I'm outside, maybe something will happen.
Manuel, I am sorry to hear that you have not heard from your Meche. You must be patient.
Oh.
Let your heart remain open.
Okay.
If it is meant to be, you will someday be reunited.
Ha! He still thinks I'm in love with her.
How many times you gotta open it and read it?
Manuel, we have found the head of the serpent. Using the computer access you provided us, we picked up a thread that led us to the man who corrupted the Department of Death. His name is Hector Le Mans. Once a small-time racketeer, he has grown fat and powerful by robbing the newly dead. Watch out for the name Hector Le Mans, Manuel. And be careful.
Okay. I've never
Dear
read
friend,
this so many
our
times.
movement now has true momentum, and our numbers are rapidly growing. Much of this is due to our communications and intelligence systems, both of which we owe to you. In light of your contributions, I would like to announce your promotion to Special Agent status. I, Salvador Limones of the Lost Souls Alliance, salute you, Manuel Calavera. You are a great ally in this noble revolution.
I wonder if I have to keep putting it away.
Great news. We've discovered a new secret talent of our tiny messengers. We don't know how they do it, but these mysterious birds can actually find their targets just by looking at a photograph of the addressee. To celebrate, Eva has made them all little berets. I'll send you some pictures. Manuel, I am troubled by reports of you buying the automat and converting it into a nightclub. It's fine for you to be comfortable in Rubicava for your long stay, but I pray you haven't lost sight of the larger goals. It is not this world, but the next in which our true glory lies.
I just got this one today.
Beware, Manuel, for you are in grave danger. Somehow rumor has spread on the streets of El Marro of your presence in Rubicava. If this information reaches Hector Le Mans, he surely will send his evil operatives after you. You must give up your search for Mercedes for the time being, and please, be out of Rubicava on the next ship.
I think he's exaggerating the danger a little, but I do feel pretty stupid for putting my name on the big sign.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubicava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you for the revolution. Salvador Limone.
Alright. Yeah, I never read them all before. But yeah, it's on that table right there. This table, I don't want to open that yet, but if you open that, it opens the roulette table, which lets you rig the winner that's downstairs. But I want to go down there first. Whoa. Oh, I like how he doesn't go over to her, he just like shakes his head and walks away.
Hello, Manny.
Hola! Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
He's just standing behind the piano. Alright, let's go see. Gotta get this gold liquor here.
Ah, Amarillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Put that away for later.
Le numéro gagnant, le 2, noir, manque, 2,
Let's
black.
see what this cop says.
You know, some people say you should always walk
Mesdames
away
et
from the
messieurs,
table when you're
faites
on a
vos
winning
jeux, s'il vous
streak.
plaît.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Is that all he has to say?
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but
Mesdames
I'm
et
feeling
messieurs,
extra
rien
lucky
n'a pas
tonight.
plus. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
That's how he tries to get it back.
Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines.
Little children.
And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
I'll think about it.
I can tell when you're just humoring me, you know?
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Alright, so he's no help yet. Cop is here. He's gonna bet all that money. Let's see if I can get up to that table. Whoa, okay. I wanna go that way. Alright, so the cop always bets on 2. And, whoa, gotta go this way. Oh, these controls. I don't know how. I've never had him win on the first time. He always storms out and leaves, so we'll see.
Ah, lady
Mesdames et
luck.
messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Yeah, see, the 2 lights up, but then afterward it doesn't. So I guess he has to lose. I don't know.
Le numéro... Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Trying to get 2. Trying to see if it's possible to get the cop to win the first time.
Look out below.
Le numéro
I hit
gagnant. Le 9, rouge, impair et manque. 9, red.
No.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him.
Alright.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
So he basically has to lose. Alright, let me go talk to that stranger. Can I actually talk to her now, or no?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan looked mad when he left.
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, we all run out of luck eventually.
Careful, Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I
Oh,
found
man.
all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
How many coats would there be? There's like 4 people in the casino, and one of them is wearing a coat, so I don't... Okay, anyway. Not gonna ask her. Yeah, he put Calavera Cafe, that's why they know he's here. Alright, let's go check out who this was.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Well, that probably wasn't good. Where's he going? Where's he going? SS Limbo. He's just standing there.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
What guy?
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Serving him to the sharks.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
Okay.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Wow. Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah?
Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Alright, well. Oh, there we go. Turn your body. Alright, so I need to be in the Union, I need to get Gladys tools, and I need to make Naranja not show up. So, there's 3 ways to go here. All of this is underneath the restaurant, by the way. So, like, this is the water that I fell in. So this way goes back to the port, to the ship. This goes to the casino. This goes to the Blue Casket. And this one goes to the Blue Casket too, but it also goes to the lighthouse and to the sea bees. So let's go talk to the sea bees. There's the lighthouse. Down there. But we don't need to go there yet.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Well, maybe he can get me in the union.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Alright.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I like this game because I can just drink coffee and eat gummy bears while I play.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
He can't get me tools. Ugh, that's not gonna help.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Here we go.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Okay. Maybe Chow Chilla Charlie can get me one.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work. But we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Alright, well, he didn't actually give me anything, but he did tell me Chow Chilla Charlie could probably get me a card. Maybe I should go. Let's go check out the Blue Casket first.
Hey, why don't you guys lend me some tools so I can help out?
He's talking to the bee that's actually working up there. The blue casket, you can actually go up the stairs to the left there, or if you're down here, it does cut through. Sometimes I get stuck on the railing there. This door is it's just an elevator. It brings you back up to the restaurant, Calaveras Cafe. It is a shortcut, but we don't need to take it right now. This is the blue casket. Oh, if you're watching this on the live stream, you can watch the entire series on YouTube at Coffee and Gaming 24/7, all one word. All right, let's check out what this has. The blue casket. What kind of drink does the waiter have? Jeez. Oh yeah, Mike.
Testing? Testing. All right! Who's ready to rock and roll? Maybe let
music
her
stopped.
Okay? Good evening. I like to read a poem. It lingers. Wholeness.
You can just make up whatever you want.
My teeth. Woman. Painkiller. Pain. Killer. Ignore me. The end. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Oh, that was fun.
So, what did you think of the poem?
I liked it. It was sad and beautiful, like my mother.
I despised it. It was too short. Said nothing to me, like my father.
I had no feelings about it. It was aloof and licked itself too much, like my cat, Mr. Trotsky.
Wow.
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Bogan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
Alright, so if he doesn't give it to you, just pull out your old friend, this guy.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys that you remind me of my friend, Salvador Limones?
Salvador Limones is a fairy tale, a spook story the man tells the masses as he puts them to sleep.
Idiot! Salvador Limones is a very real and a very great man.
He also writes a mean letter.
What is this? I, Salvador Limones, salute you, Manuel Calavera?
A great ally in this noble revolution.
You really know Salvador Limones? What's he like?
Why didn't you tell us you were a freedom fighter, Manuel?
I can't talk about my underground gig, man, where I put the whole scene in Dangerville. Wow.
Heavy.
Hey, I've got a split, so,
Viva la revolución.
Oh, man.
Now, can I borrow the book?
Would you cats mind if I dug on this bug for a while?
Knock yourself out, brother.
Alright, got it. So what happens is you just pull out that letter, and then you go to talk to them, and he automatically puts the letter away, and then automatically takes it back out.
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Alright, play cool, play cool.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay, it lingers.
I don't know why it cut there. That was weird.
My tea.
Yeah, she just takes mine.
Painkiller. Painkiller. Ignore me?
Hey, you stole my poem.
Consider it an homage.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy.
I don't think her poems actually give you anything.
We
It
wake.
just
The flesh dream is over, Daddy.
it was an
Now
option in
we're
the
all
choices
crazy
of
dead.
words. I don't tell her to do any more.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
It's never the last one. You can keep that going forever.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes. Ch
Wow.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Alright. She doesn't let you in that room ever, so don't even bother. Go check out what the waiter's doing.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
The drinks are all in little coffins. Oh, that's right. You you can't do anything in here yet. But watch what the waiter did. Gives it to this person here. Passes right out.
Oh.
And then the waiter disappears. See? That's so weird.
Hello? No effect.
That's crazy. Alright, so that's the blue casket. Let's go this way. Alright, so I'll go this way for now. This is the last direction I can go.
It it's locked, but there's nothing up there anyway. This gate only leads up to the Lambada dock, and the Lambada's gone. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Yep, that's where he ran up and got hit with the bottle. We find out later that the hot rod is in here. And down here. I can't really... I don't need to go down there yet, but down there is where...
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
But if you take the elevator by the blue casket, it cuts off having to run across that giant bridge up there. Instead of running across that the whole time, you can just take the elevator. That's the only reason why that's helpful. And you can open this up too. But for now, you can. And up. Okay. This is the casino. Not his, the other one. Let me take a look.
Hey!
We can go check out the track from here.
Please do not leave
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Yep. And you can bet here. You don't actually ever see the cat races. And you can't actually win money or anything. You don't need any money, so. That's the VIP. I can't get in there yet. Oh, no. Turn your body. Alright, that's the long path across, which goes back to the Calavera Cafe. This I can do now. Let's do this, and then I'll take a break and start and do the next episode. I'll have to cut the live stream for a while.
Well, Manny Calavera, you never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
Alright, so that's the escalator up to the blimp, I guess. You can never go up there, but for some reason you have to use the metal detector. So this is a little tricky part.
Ah, Amarillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Solid gold. So gold is a metal. So what you do is... Oh, I still have the book. I gotta give it to them. Drink some.
Well, maybe just a sip.
And the first time you drink it, you should get a trophy. I already got it, but now that I have gold in my body...
Ooh, I love this part.
Because what you're really trying to do is get the metal detector from her,
please
the
place
thing in her
all
hand.
Your belongings on the security desk. You sure you're not packing anything else?
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
I think he coughs him up right here.
Rules are rules.
Yeah.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked. I myself never really cared for figs.
She
I always
never
liked dates
stops
more.
talking.
Or prunes. Don't you just love prunes? They have such a great texture.
Never a big fan of prunes.
They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face. Oh,
Never
poor
a big
Grandma
fan of prunes.
Hedwig. She was always forgetting
Hedwig, now
things.
that's an interesting name.
I remember one time back when I was 6. Or maybe I was 7. No. I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was still alive.
You really don't have to listen
now
to her, but as
there
she
was
talks,
a good dog,
the
Mr.
options
Rufus.
of
He was
responses
such a sweet
change.
little puppy.
You don't actually
we
have to
didn't
pick
care
him.
that he was deaf. He was as deaf as
But
they come, but
my
he'd still
favorite
try
part
to
of the
bark.
entire
And it would
game
come out
is
sounding
this
like
part.
a cat coughing up a
Because-
hairball, which our cat often
Well,
did.
I
He
won't
had
ruin it.
such
I'll just
long
show you.
hair. I don't really like long-haired cats. Do you, Manny? They're
There's
just
one part
so,
that's
I
just
like short-haired
so
cats.
hysterical.
They seem less stuck up. People think I'm
But
stuck up sometimes.
you can actually
believe it or
repeat
not.
all the,
No,
like,
no,
answer,
they really
say
do.
all these
I
things,
don't know
but
why.
it doesn't
I guess
do
it's
anything
because I'm
unless
so
you
shy.
pick
I was shy
the
all
metal
the way through
detector
high school.
option.
I never went to a single dance.
it changes it, and then she goes back to the beginning of this whole rant.
Don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have been homecoming queen if I'd just smile once in a while. She always said, a smile is the most important part of any outfit. Well, maybe I would have smiled more, Mom, if you had drank so much. Was I supposed to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be together right now. You, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig.
I really
and
have
Mr.
to go.
Rufus. And I'd be wearing my homecoming queen
I just like that he's trying to get out of there the whole time.
I really have to go.
And I'd...
And?
I'm so sorry!
This "Oh God" line is my favorite in the entire game. Watch. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. It'll come back.
Now.
Oh, it better come back.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Oh no, did I miss it?
Here, let me hold that
I gotta go back
detector
then.
for you while you cry.
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
No way.
Oh, okay. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So
Okay,
the only
so you can
industry in
stop her at
town
any
was
time
figs.
just by
Acres
mentioning
and acres of
metal
fig trees
detector,
everywhere
and then
you
she'll
looked.
go, did you
I
actually, is
myself
that
never
the
really
only reason
cared
why you
for
came back
figs.
here?
I always liked
And if you
dates
say
more.
yes,
or prunes.
then she throws
Don't
it out
you
the
just
window.
love prunes?
But
They
if
have
you
such
say
a
no,
great texture.
or never
They're all
say anything
wrinkled
about
up
metal
like my
detector,
Grandma
she will
Hedwig's
never
face.
stop talking or crying. Ever.
Poor Grandma Hedwig.
And there's really no
Never a
way
big fan of prunes.
to
She
speed
was
it up.
always forgetting
Never
things.
a big fan of prunes.
I remember one time back when I
But
was
when
6.
he says, "Oh God,"
Or
when
maybe
she's
I was
crying,
7.
it's just
no,
hysterical.
I had to be 6 because Mr. Rufus was still alive. Now there was a good dog, Mr.
But
Rufus.
I like how his
He was
like
such a
responses
sweet
just
little
turn into like,
puppy.
"Yikes!"
We didn't
and,
care that he was deaf. He was as deaf as they come,
I
but
have
he'd
to
still
go.
try to bark, and it would come out sounding like a cat.
I remember I had a
coughing up a
dog once.
hairball, which our cat
Have
often
you ever
did. He had
eaten
such
bark?
long
It's
hair.
not that bad.
I don't really like long-haired cats,
Ooh,
do you, Manny?
ick.
They're just so... I like short-haired cats.
No, they're harder to pick out of the grill.
They seem less stuck up. People think I'm
She
stuck
doesn't
up
respond to
sometimes, believe it or
anything you
not.
say.
No, they really do. I don't know why.
Actually, I thought you were pretty stuck up the first time I met you.
I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was shy all the way through high
Yes,
school.
You seem shy.
I never went to a single dance.
I was in detention all the way
Can you
through high
believe
school.
it? Don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said
Running
I could have been
away?
homecoming
That
queen
sounds
if
pretty
I'd
good
just
right
smile
now.
once in a while. She always said,
Well,
a
moms are
smile
always
is the most
right.
important part of any outfit. Well, maybe I would have smiled
must have
more,
loved you
Mom, if you
very
had
much.
drank so much. Was I supposed to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be
Yikes.
together right now. You, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig. And Mr.
Yikes.
Rufus.
He knows it's going
and I'd
bad.
be wearing my
That reminds
homecoming
me, I need
queen
to call my
crown and
bookie.
eating figs and
Yeah,
I'd...
figs.
Oh, Mother!
Yes.
Here it comes.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That is great.
Here, let me hold that metal detector for you while you cry.
All
Are you
right,
sure you didn't just come back here for this metal detector?
let's put her out of her misery. Yes, that's why I came back here.
Actually, I did come back here just for your metal detector.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all men are after the same thing? Except you. The only woman you care about is that Calamar dame, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Jeez. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to have to go get that metal detector for the next episode. So, if you're watching the live stream, check out YouTube, Coffee and Gaming 24/7, all one word. 24/7 are numbers, just 247. And I'll have the whole series up on my YouTube channel. But all right. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.